The courtroom was filled with the usual tension, a palpable sense of anticipation hanging in the air. People sat quietly, their faces a mix of anxiety and resignation, waiting for their turn before the judge. Each person had their own story, their own reason for being there. Among them was a young mother, Sarah, and her daughter, Lily. Sarah's face was etched with worry, while Lily's eyes sparkled with innocent curiosity. Lily, with her bright eyes and innocent face, looked around the room, curious about everything. The wooden benches, the stern faces, the imposing figure of the judge, all were new and fascinating to her. They were there for a parking ticket, a seemingly small matter in the grand scheme of things. Yet, it felt monumental to Sarah. But for Sarah, it was another weight on her already burdened shoulders. She had been juggling multiple jobs, trying to make ends meet, and this ticket was just another complication. Life had been tough lately, and a simple parking ticket felt like an insurmountable obstacle. The stress of daily life, combined with the fear of the unknown, made this courtroom appearance feel like a mountain she had to climb. Judge Thompson was known for his stern demeanor. His presence in the courtroom was commanding, and his gaze could make even the most seasoned lawyers uneasy. He believed in upholding the law, no matter how big or small the offense. To him, justice was a sacred duty, and he approached each case with unwavering dedication. Years on the bench had hardened him, or so it seemed. The weight of countless decisions had etched lines of weariness on his face. He had seen it all, from petty theft to heartbreaking custody battles. Each file he reviewed told a story of human frailty and conflict. Each case chipped away at his faith in humanity. The endless parade of wrongdoings and disputes left him questioning the goodness in people. Today was no different. Another day of dispensing justice with a heavy heart. As he delivered his verdicts, he couldn't help but feel the weight of his role in shaping lives. Sarah's hands trembled as she stood before the judge. She explained her situation, her voice shaking slightly. Work had been scarce, and feeding Lily was a daily struggle. The parking ticket, received while parked in a loading zone, felt unfair. She had only left her car for a few minutes, just long enough to pick up a free meal from a local charity. Judge Thompson listened patiently, his expression unreadable. He glanced at Lily, who sat quietly next to her mother. Suddenly, Lily spoke up, her voice clear and innocent. "Mommy is hungry," she said. "We had to get food." The courtroom fell silent. Sarah was mortified, but Lily's words had an unexpected impact on the judge. Judge Thompson looked at Lily, a young girl with wide, innocent eyes, then back at Sarah, her mother, who was visibly anxious. His stern facade softened, and for the first time that day, a small smile touched his lips. He dismissed the ticket, a gesture that seemed to lift a heavy burden off Sarah's shoulders. "Everyone," he announced to the courtroom, "deserves a little compassion." His voice carried a warmth that resonated with everyone present, making them reflect on their own actions and judgments. Sarah was overcome with emotion, tears welling up in her eyes. She had been bracing herself for the worst, but this unexpected kindness was overwhelming. Lily's innocent honesty had reminded the judge, and everyone present, of the human stories behind every case. It was a powerful moment that underscored the importance of seeing beyond the surface. Sometimes, justice demanded more than just following the letter of the law. It required understanding and empathy. Judge Thompson's decision that day was a poignant reminder that the law is not just about rules, but about people and their lives. The courtroom erupted in quiet applause, a rare occurrence that signified the collective appreciation for the judge's wisdom and compassion. Sarah and Lily left the courtroom with renewed hope, their hearts lighter, knowing that compassion still had a place in the world.